Hi everyone, I'm Ali and I'm back. I'm not sure what happened. The Facebook Live said reconnecting. So if you're there, please comment so I know that you have found me again. I'll start from the beginning. This is a Didymos DidyTie and it is a Meh Dai style carrier, and I'll be demonstrating how to use it with a small baby because lots of people ask. So Meh Dai has a rectangular panel and 4 straps. 2 short ones and 2 long. This carrier also comes with a hood that can be used to support a sleeping baby's head, and it can also be used sort of rolled down to support behind the neck. And it also has wide wrap straps. These are very comfortable. And another thing it has is this cinch at the base of the carrier. So the base of the carrier also has a little pouch, and it's not a pouch. I don't know what to call this piece. It's a curved piece. So we can come up with something, I'm sure. And here is the cinch. So I will show you how to tighten it. You're going to pull it tightly, and then you're going to make a quick release knot. So do you see I've made a loop, and then my fingers come through and pull another loop. So that's the type of knot that I do. And now with a small infant, this is still a bit too wide, so I'll show you how I put it on. You're going to put it on your back and tie it at your natural waist. You're going to breathe in when you tie the knot and then turn it around. If these long straps are concerning to you, you can just tuck them in like so, so that they are not hanging on the ground. And then I'm going to pick up my baby. So the most important thing here is this little piece comes up, and the baby needs to be on your body where you want them to be. So my little one is where I would like to carry them before I put the carrier on. You'll also want to put the arms up like so. And you can see my body is supporting the baby. Sometimes I have to scoop. Make a little scoop here so that the knees can go higher than the bum. For your baby, if they're a newborn, their legs will look more like this with the knees together, and the feet might be scrunched right up. Okay, so now that baby's on my body, here is an important part. You're gonna hold the base of the panel and scrunch it like this with one hand. You see that? It's kind of like a scrunchy effect. So this is just soft fabric that can easily be manipulated to change the size. Now this baby is larger than a newborn, so you're gonna have to use your imagination. But you can see I can get it very narrow. I hope you can see that. Okay, so now I'm gonna smooth it up the back of the baby. Place one strap over my shoulder. Place the other strap over my other shoulder, and they've come untucked from the waistband. Now it is almost on. So these, you can wear them spread out like so, or you could wear them up on your shoulder. It's up to you. I'm going to spread them out because I find that more comfortable, as do many parents. So I'm going to support the baby's back with one hand rather than just their bottom. That's because as they grow, they have a tendency to do a little experimenting with pushing back from you, so you want to support the middle of their back. Then you're going to reach with your hand flat to find the opposite strap, and you can pull down and away. So I'm holding it sort of at waistband level and pulling down and away, and then you're going to bring it around to the front and hold your baby. This is a doll, so his hands keep slipping, but I'm going to grab the opposite side, pull down and away, and spread it out over my back. And I think I've managed to scrunch one on my back, but I'll show you how you can unscrunch it. So here you can do a little shimmy, shimmy, shimmy to get it tighter. You can tie this in a variety of ways. With a brand new baby, you can just tie it right here. I know many people suggest that you should tie over baby's back, so we can demonstrate that way. To tie it over baby's back, I like to do things quickly. So I'm going to tie it at the baby's tailbone, come under each leg, and then secure this behind my back with a knot. And if you'd like to spread this, you just find the edge that's coming under your armpit. So first I'm finding the one that's underneath, coming under my armpit and just spreading it up. And do the same on this side and spread it up. So as I mentioned, sorry, I forgot to adjust the hood before I started this demonstration video, but it seems to be a little bit too cinched. Let me give it some slack. Come here, baby. Okay, so my baby is comfortably in the carrier. I can do two things to check. If I feel their legs are too wide, you can gently hold their calves and push up and together. This is a doll, so he won't stay, but your baby will. And then on my back, if this isn't as spread as it could be, you find the opposite and you spread it down. So you see how much of my back it covers? So my little one's weight is supported evenly over my back. There's not really any weight on the waistband, which I really like, because then you can sit down comfortably if you need to and not have any pressure on your stomach. And there's a nice airflow in both sides, so it makes a nice cool carrier for the summertime. What else? Yeah, so that's how we use it with a new baby. And we've put babies 1 day old in here with no issue. As I mentioned, making sure the base is nice and cinched is really important. Or scrunched. So cinched and then scrunched. Does anyone have any questions? My husband would prefer this over a wrap. Oh, Jessica, that is a really good point. So many people, many parents love this carrier because you can share it between two people. So buckle carrier, you need to adjust the buckle on the webbing. So you need to adjust the buckle behind your back and on your shoulders and the chest clip. Whereas the Meh Dai style carrier, you just tie the knot differently. So if you were sharing it with your husband, you would tie it for yourself and he would tie it for himself, and you wouldn't have to keep adjusting the buckle on the webbing, which can get frustrating for people sharing because they don't want the carrier to be like set to one parent and then the other use it. It doesn't fit. So Meh Dai is a great option. I have another one here. Hold on. We also stock this Canadian brand called Helena Baby that's made locally and designed locally by a lovely woman named Ingrid Gale. And the company, if you didn't hear me, is Helena Baby. But yeah, so if you were sharing this, you see there's no buckles at all, so you just tie it how you want it, and then your partner can tie it how they want it. Sarah says, I have a Lenny wrap tie. What's the difference? Sarah, I don't know. I have not seen a Lenny wrap tie, so I can't tell you. If you can type in the comments some of the features of the Lenny wrap tie, I may be able to. I have a few brands of Meh Dai in the shop, but not Lenny Lamb, so sorry. I can go over the features again of the DidyTie. Let me show you, try to show you on my body. Also, it has this hood, which, as I mentioned earlier in the demonstration, someone has adjusted it. Not me, probably my partner. So it's a bit wonky. And I should have adjusted it before we started. Okay, so Sarah, let me go over the features of this one. The DidyTie can be used from birth to 45 pounds. It has wide wrap strap style straps. I can quickly measure the panel. It's very lightweight. The whole carrier weighs just about 600 grams. And they're made with Didymos woven wraps, which are organic cotton. So that might be a difference. They come in, oh goodness, I think I have about 30 styles in the shop. And I'm not sure. Oh, she says that's okay. They look really similar. Yeah, so they could be I'm not sure, can you use the Lenny Lamb wrap tie from birth? That could be a difference. I know that Didymos, because there are so many wraps in the Didymos line, there are a lot of Didymos DidyTie, and they range from very thin to thicker. And I'm not sure about Lenny Lamb, but I think they have not as I'm almost 100% positive they don't have as extensive a collection as Didymos, so that could be a difference, is that you have more choice in what fabric and what weight and colors and things like that. Does anyone else have any other questions? So I've completely undone the hood. This can be used when your baby's older and on your back and they're sleeping. For a newborn, you can also sort of scrunch it like this to provide head support. Sorry, my doll is adjusting himself in the carrier. That is because he is not a real baby. Oh, for the hood, what many parents ask, can you use it as a sun cover? I don't recommend it. If you want to support their head, you could use one side, but you want to make sure your baby's face is always visible to you and kissable. This could be the biggest difference, the weight limit and the lightness. Lenny is 5 months out. Oh, okay, yes. So that's what I thought, that the, I have another brand, actually Soul Slings, they discontinued them, but they started at 15 pounds, so that was the difference. So to take this carrier off, you do not do what I just did. If you're not sure which are the shoulder straps, you can just take them here and trace them around to your back, and then you're gonna undo them first. Let me focus. I think I've already undone the waist, so I got confused. So once the shoulder straps are undone, you're holding each firmly in each hand. It's still crossed on my back. So what I recommend you do is hold your baby with one hand and uncross the straps on your back so that they're now hanging straight down. And then if you're out and about and you don't want these to drag, you just tuck them into the waistband. And hi Cassidy, I can see you're watching. Just seeing if there's any more comments. Once those are tucked in, you can just take the carrier down and put your baby down safely, and then untie the waist. So Sarah, this one can be used from 7 pounds. And the way I do that is by cinching this. I'll show it again. It's a quick release knot. And then you can manually scrunch it. Ooh, I'll show you the fabric up close. It's a really nice lightweight fabric. The weave is really open and airy, and it is extremely lightweight, soft. You can scrunch it up really small and put it in your diaper bag or your purse or your backpack, whatever you use. I made a ball. So Sarah, the weight limit on this one is 45 pounds. I've tried carrying my 35-pound, 4.5-year-old, and he's still comfortable. I used it on my back, not on my front. The Diddy has adjustable seat. Yeah, it does have an adjustable seat, and because there's no structure, you can manipulate the base of the fabric easily with your hand. And there are lots and lots of different styles. I'll show you some of the really lightweight ones. I'll be right back. So, a lot of people come into the shop and want a lightweight one, so I will. You need to break it in, or else it's soft from the beginning. Jessica's asking if the carrier is soft from the beginning. So this one has only been washed once, and you can see it's extremely soft and floppy. Most of the DidyTie in the store are extremely soft from the box, so this is not washed. Whoops. Whoops. And this one, I don't know if you can tell, but it's super soft, almost silky feeling, and very light. This is also, like, it's just so cute and small. A benefit for many parents that they don't have to do any work. This one's around 180 GSM, which means that's the thread count. Anyway, it's low, so it means it's lightweight. This one is also a low thread count, but a bit of a sturdier weave. It's called Clio, and it's a bit stronger in terms of the weave, so it doesn't pull as easily, and it is not as soft as the double face jack that I just showed you, but it does break in quickly and is super lightweight for summer. And then another lightweight one I have is called Ludwig, which is a more ornate pattern. I think it's beautiful. As I mentioned, they're reversible, so this one, I think you can see it's blue with brown, and then this side is brown with blue. This is super light and just a tiny bit of texture. The first one I showed you has no texture, it's very smooth. The other lightweight ones I have are Ada Malachite, which I just showed you. It's that green one. And then another one called Facette Midday Sky, which is on back order. It's really popular. It's a diamond weave. So it has more dimension, lightweight and strong and soft. I wish I had one to show you. Oh, maybe I have it as a wrap. Hold on. I have it. Oh, hold on. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is the one I was talking about, Midday Sky, which is the diamond weave, and it's different shades of blue, and it's got texture. Can you see that? And it's really, really pretty. So these are on back order. I think I have I don't remember how many coming, but they're coming soon because we've been waiting for them for almost 2 months. So, oh, hi, Michelle. Jessica says, are they dryer safe, or do you recommend hanging them to dry? So all of the Didymos DidyTies we have are 100% organic cotton, and they have care instructions with them. You can tumble dry on low, but I would suggest, let me just make sure I am saying the same thing as they do. I can't read and do a Facebook Live, apparently. Yeah, it says tumble dry on gentle low, but I prefer to just hang them to dry because of the long straps. And they also have a little plastic piece on the hood toggle and on the base toggle, see? So I just like to hang them to dry. They really don't take long. I have a scale here, I can weigh them, but I know from weighing them before, they're only around 500 grams, so they're very, very light. And then if you are someone who's looking for a thicker one, I have Fairy Tale is a thicker option. It's medium weight by other companies' standards, but you can see it's got a bit more thickness to it. This is a gorgeous one. I wish I could unfold it to show you the pattern, but if I unfold it, it will be weeks before I can fold it up again. Can you see how they magically fold those? I don't have those magic folding skills. If you have any other questions about using the DidyTie, let me know. I can answer. I hope that answered your question about are they soft. They are really, 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 really soft. And so we're in a heat wave in Toronto. I have a heat rash. I got a really bad heat rash on the weekend just from the high temperature. It's around, I think it was like mid 40 Celsius, which is 115 Fahrenheit or something ridiculous. These carriers are what I like to wear when it's really, really hot. This or a linen ring sling. And I also use an umbrella to help protect from the sun. yeah, and then if anyone wanted the measurements of the panel, I could do that now really quickly. Let me get it. Okay, so I always say these are 30 centimeters wide, but let's just check. So yes, if I stretch it out, it is 30 centimeters, which is 12 inches, which is a foot. So these foot-long straps over your back do help disperse your baby's weight. Oh, this is a neat feature. So you see these little things to hold the hood, they are on both sides, so you can reverse it. This one, there is not much of a difference in the pattern, but the other ones I showed, like the first one, double face jack, it's black on one side and this rich burgundy red on the other, so you could wear it both ways, which is so cool. Okay, let me measure this for you with my chin. Hold on. Okay, sorry, it's a not conventional way of measuring, but the base of the panel fully extended is around 46 centimeters, which is 18 inches. And then if I measure from the very bottom of the panel, which you can use when carrying an older baby, to the top, I'm not measuring the hood, is 52 centimeters. I'm trying not to pull it too much. It's 52 centimeters, which is around 21 inches high. But again, if you wear it the way I demonstrated, you can shorten the panel, so the panel can be a lot shorter than that. And yeah, the waist straps are not too wide. They're about as wide as this warning label, which is 11 centimeters, 4.5 inches. And then the entire thing, I would have to put it down on the ground to measure, but it fits to, I'm blanking on the size range it fits from, but like an extra large men's shirt, I've put this on. I don't know the equivalent in the numbers. Okay, does anyone else have any other questions with me and my dancing DidyTie? If not, I will just hit stop, and thank you very much for watching. And I hope that helped you if you were trying to use this with an infant. I just got an email from someone who bought one used, and she was having some difficulty putting it on with her newborn, so I was making this for her and also for everyone, because there are not that many great videos online. Not great, I should say, there are not that many videos online of how to use this with an infant. Okay, I don't see any more questions. Maybe I'll wait one more second because I know there's a lag. I'll go get another pattern to show you. Oh God. I just dropped some. Okay, this is Eva, which is pink, very pretty. If you're into pink, it has pink and purple actually. So if you can see on the straps, there's purple, and then the stripes go up and down. This is Liska Viola, which is Liska weave. Liska is Didymos herringbone weave. The herringbone weave is like, looks like that, and it comes in different colors. This one has orange and pink and purple if you look really close. Sorry, I'm not in the natural light, so I'm not sure if it will focus on it. That's a really pretty one. The overall look is this like purpley color. I just noticing that I should have ironed my shirt today, but we just came off of a 3-day long weekend, and I was with my two little ones all weekend, so no time to iron shirts. This is turquoise, which is stripes. It's a bit different than Eva because it has that small stripe. This is really pretty. I like this one. Looks like summer. I like all of them actually. That's why they're in the store. Oh, this one's cute. It's called Geckos. It is a bit thicker, like fairy tale, but still very breathable and very soft. It has cute little geckos, and it is a very beautiful shade of emerald. The other side is predominantly that light green, if you can see it. See in there? Okay. If you want to see another one, give me a like. Otherwise, I will say bye-bye. Okay, I don't see anything. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.